Welcome to Chisholm Trail 61. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorites. We're going to be doing a cheesy hash brown casserole. And I'm going to show you how I do that coming up right now. Okay, first thing we're going to do in our cheesy hash brown casserole is we got 1 stick of butter, a half a cup melted. We're just going to pour it into this 9 by 13 casserole dish. And what we're going to do, we want to sort of get it up on the side some too, so we want to sort of move it around and get it up on the sides a little bit there too. Slosh it around, just pour it and let it run up on the sides some. Just be sure we got it all around. And we're just going to set that over there out of the way. Get this moved up. We're going to bring us a big bowl over, and we're going to put, this pretty much goes together all in one bowl, so it's going to be pretty simple. So first thing we're going to do, we got a can, 1 can cream of chicken soup. Open it. And I'm just going to dump it in. All right. Then we got 1 small onion that we diced up. I just cut it up in my food processor. You know, just diced it real fine. We're going to put it in. And then we got 2 cups of sour cream going in. It just happened to be 2 cups in this tub here, so we're going to put all 2 cups in here. And I like me some sour cream. I can eat this stuff straight out of the tub. I mean, it don't even have to be mixed in. I can eat it straight out of the tub. Dry my little measuring cup off there. It done fell in my butter over there. Banging around here. Why I keep a paper towel handy, because I know I'm going to make a mess. Okay, what we got then? We got 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Now, if you use the regular salt and not kosher salt, if you use regular table salt, you want to do about a half teaspoon. But I'm using the kosher salt because the kosher salt's more, bigger grains, granules, however you say that. So, you don't get as much in a teaspoon of kosher salt as you do in a teaspoon of table salt. So 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, or like I said, a half teaspoon of table salt. We're doing 1 teaspoon of black pepper. My teaspoon won't go down in my black pepper, so I'm going to do 2 half teaspoons of black pepper. And we're doing a half teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to put in 2 cups or 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. I got 8 ounces here in this bag. That's 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm just going to give that a quick mix there. Get that sort of incorporated there. Good with my spices and stuff mixed in with it. Man, you talk about some good eating now. It's some good eating. If you like, some of the hash brown casseroles that you get at some of the diners, restaurants, the sit-down restaurants. what I call them, you know, where you go in and you sit down. And I'm not talking fast food. I'm talking about kind where you go in and sit down and eat. Then you'll like this. We got that pretty well mixed together. What we got now, we got 30-ounce bag of the shredded hash brown potatoes. Now, you're going to take, and I got them, you know, sometimes they get clumped up on you, you know what I mean? So what I do, this bag here wasn't bad. Now this bag here was pretty well froze, you know. You can tell if they got thawed out during the shipping to the store or whatever, because they'll be in big clumps. But what I do anyway, whenever I open up a bag of hash browns or anything like that, I just pick it up and I throw it down on the floor 2 or 3 times, or on a table or something, you know, to break it up, make them big lumps of it break up. Now we're gonna just stir a hash browns in there till we get them all mixed in. That's why I told you to get you a big bowl. You got to have a big bowl for this, because 30 ounces of hash browns ain't going in a little bowl. You got to have your good sized bowl. We just sort of folding it in, you know what we're doing. We coming down, coming around the bottom, coming up, and then pushing them back down through the middle. Well, we want to get our hash browns completely coated in this. Ain't gonna be no good if we have dry hash browns in there, because this casserole don't supposed to have dry hash browns in it. They're supposed to all be coated. We're just gonna mix them up there real good. And like I said, I was really fortunate that my bag didn't have them big clumps in it. If dropping them on the table or throwing them down on the table or whatever don't work, you can get a knife and just, you know, get your clump out and just chop it up. But you know, sometimes your potatoes want to sort of go everywhere when you do that. And you want to keep your hash browns frozen until you get them, you know, I mean, they're frozen solid when I put them in my bowl here. You want to keep them frozen. You don't want to let them thaw out. I don't know, you may hear that crunch while I'm stirring them. That's because they're frozen. I got my oven heated to 350 degrees over there. That looks like that's mixed up pretty good there. I ain't seeing any flying around on their own there, so I think we got that pretty well mixed up. So we're going to slide that over, and we're going to bring back our casserole dish there that we put the butter in. And we're going to try to just sort of dip this out and lay it down in our casserole dish. Let me know in the comments section if you've ever eaten the cheesy hash browns, or what restaurant you like to eat them from. I got my favorite, but I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to influence your answer there. But we want to just put this in. Like I said, this is a 9 by 13 casserole dish here. Man, I can't wait to get a hold of this. Now I'm sort of just packing it down as I go along. I'll put a spoonful in there and then I'll pack it down a little bit. I'm going to rake this out, just getting down toward the bottom there. Doing that to sort of try to keep it spread out evenly, you know, and because we want it to cook evenly. So you don't want a big pile on one end and then nothing much on the other end. You want it spread out even, and you want it spread all the way into the corners. You know, you want to fill the whole dish. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of that out and then smooth that out some there. I want to get all of it out I can. If y'all watch my channel, you know I like to get all that goodness out of it. I don't leave nothing. I don't want to leave nothing. I'm just going to take my flat part of my spatula there now, this rubber spatula, and I'm just going to sort of spread it down so that I can be sure I got it all pretty even there. I mean, it ain't got to be perfect. You know, nobody's going to get it perfect, but, or at least not in my world anyway. I'm not going to get it perfect. Some of y'all might get it perfect, but I'll never get it perfect. But I get it as close as I can. There wasn't never but one perfect man walked the face of the earth. That's Jesus Christ. So, believe me, I don't compare to that. So, you know. All right, we got 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese left. And so, what we're going to do, we're going to spread it right on the top. We're going to just spread the cheese right on the top. This is 1 cup. You got to have 3 cups total, 12 ounces total. Need 2 cups or 8 ounces to mix in, and then 1 cup, or I'm sorry, 2 cups or 8 ounces to mix in, and then 1 cup or 4 ounces to put on top. So 3 cups or 12 ounces total. Well, that gets confusing whenever you go to talking about it. You know, you think of a cup as 8 ounces, and most things that you cook, a cup is 8 ounces, but in shredded cheese, a cup isn't but 4 ounces. So if you go to the store and you buy an 8-ounce bag of cheese, shredded cheese, then you actually just bought 2 cups of shredded cheese. Just spread that around a little bit there. Get that all spread around. All right, and that's what it looks like. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put this in the oven. Like I said, it's set at 350 degrees. We're going to let it bake 45 to 50 minutes till it gets golden on top, you know, and sort of bubbly around the sides, and then we'll bring you back. Okay, we got our cheesy hash brown casserole out. What I did, I let it cook for about 55 minutes. Then I turned my oven over on broil and let it go for about 2 or 3 minutes on broil, you know, to sort of darken everything down. We've had it sitting here probably for about 20 minutes. And we're going to dip us out some, and we're going to do a taste test here. Man, I can't wait to get into this. I've been waiting all day to get into this. All day long, what I'm talking about. Try to get me a good bite out here. Oh man, look at that. The cheese is stringy. She gonna be hot, but she gonna be good. Oh yeah. Let's see what she gonna taste like here. We're gonna get us a taste. That white cheese got a good crust on top. Soft, fluffy in the middle. Man, look at that. You can almost hear that. Hear that crust. That's gonna be good. Blow it just a little bit. If you want to try one recipe that I do, make this the one you try. That is delicious. It's better than delicious. It's scrumptious. And I don't even have a clue where that word come from. But anyway, that is some good hash browns right there. Hey, if you would, give the old video a thumbs up. Like, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate those of you that do. We appreciate all of you that take the time every day to watch our videos. Cheesy hash brown casserole. We'll see you on the next one.